Hello, my name is Stuart Sorkin. I'm an attorney and a CPA who has been practicing in the area of exit strategy planning for the last 35 years. People have a common misconception about exit strategy that it only relates to retirement, but it relates to growing your business in a successful way, whether you are currently exiting it or building for a long-term exit. One of the key issues in selling your business is having a key management handcuff. The reason you're handcuffed is, what is the biggest difference going to be with the business when you sell it? You're not there. So how does the business run if you're not there? And if you do not have employees who are capable of running your business if you're not there, the value of the business, if God forbid you got hit by a bus, goes down the tubes. Alternatively, if you can deliver an intact management team to an acquirer, you can probably increase the multiplier of your EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, which is the basis in which most sales are done. You can increase the multiplier of that by anywhere from one quarter to one times by having a locked up management team that is guaranteed to stay with you post-acquisition. Within that framework also, I have seen deals fail because once the letter of intent comes in, a key employee who the acquirer wants says, well, if you're selling the business, I want a bonus or I want a piece of the deal in order to stay. The object here is, if you can lock them up prior to the time in which you're going to enter into sale, you've eliminated one of the other areas where your deal would fall apart during transactions. And the other last point I want to make is, people say golden handcuffs. They think, well, I don't want to give my employee equity. I don't want to give them a vote. There are multiple forms of golden handcuffs with stuff such as phantom equity, retention bonuses, non-qualified deferred compensation. So even in the case where you don't necessarily want to sell or give equity to an employee, there are alternative methods which can be utilized to golden handcuff your employees. Entrepreneurs resist the idea of exit strategy, but I tell them that every entrepreneur will exit their business in one of 6 ways. They will either sell it to family, they will sell it to management, they will sell it to a third party, they become an absentee owner, it gets liquidated, or they die. Most clients do not like the last 2 alternatives, so they really should look at one of the first 4. And within that framework, I will tell you, the best business to be sold, regardless, is when you're an absentee owner, because then the business is going to run well without you. I hope you have found this talk interesting, and if you'd like to have further discussions, please feel free to call me at my office or go to my website and send me an email. And you can find a lot more helpful information in my book called Expensive Mistakes When Buying, Selling Businesses and How to Avoid Them.